Welcome back to another Darkspace tutorial. In this video we're going to cover the Darkspace chat lobby. So we'll go ahead and open that up and explain everything. We're going to log in, your username and password. Okay, and when you first open the game, you're going to come straight into the lobby, and there's a bunch of different options and things that we can do from inside here. First of all, you can see some players are on and they're talking. We'll go ahead and just say hello. Down here on the bottom you can change your chat color. By default it's yellow, and you can change it to different colors. This is the chat bar in the bottom left here. You just click inside and you can type your message, whatever you want to type. If you want to send a private message to a player, you can either click on their name over here on the left, and you'll see a /send at, and that's the user's ID number. Or over here on the right hand side, you can find one of the players' names, right click on them, and left click on send, and then again it will be the /send at the usernames, or the user ID number. Also you can type in manually /send. We'll go ahead and send one to myself. So send challenger, and then type your message, and that will send myself a message, but you can do that with any other player. We'll go ahead and send. It's kind of a weird spelling. Fire sword. We'll go ahead and send him. Hello, this is a test. Also, you can see my name is Challenger, by the way. On the top here I'm green because I'm a moderator. If you see a little person and it's white, that's an administrator, and the blue people are the developers, yellow are regular players, and gray down here are people that are away from keyboard. Or you can set to /away, and when you do that, you notice in your chat area it says you are away, and over here on the right hand side my name drops down into the gray area. And then when you want to manually come back, just type /back, and it says right here that you are back, and my name goes back up into the active list. You can also right click on a person's name. You can add them as a friend. You can put them on your ignore list so you don't see what they type at all. You can check their profile, which automatically brings you into the browser tab, and you look at their profile, all the different stuff. You just come up here and left click back on the chat. Mod send, that's a moderator function. These are all moderator functions, but the emotes down here, clap, slap, smile, these are all the defaults that you have. We'll go ahead and left click on giggle, and you see down here in your chat area WKA Challenger giggles at ICC Sala. That's pretty much the sum of the players on the right hand side. So up top we'll look at this diamond lobby, Darkspace beta. If you have beta installed, it'll bring you into the beta chat room, which of course no one else is present, it's just me. Go back into Darkspace. Click on rooms. These are the different rooms that are in GCQL Darkspace. Anything with a private means that it's password protected. Metaverse is, we'll left click on Metaverse, and it'll bring us into a room where these players here are in the game server itself. And we'll go ahead and go back into the English chat room, which is, by the way, the default chat room that you get logged into when you first start the game. You have your friends list, you add friends, delete friends. Your group is the fleet that you join, that you're in. And staff, that's a staff thing. It's not concerning regular players. Down here in the chat bar, you can type /?, and what this does, it brings up different commands. Now, some of these are for moderators, administrators, but there's other ones, like starting at the top of the list, /room, list, join, create, find rooms. You'll go. You can go all these individual ones by yourself to learn them. It'll take a while for me to go through each and every one of them. Yeah. So, for example, like if you want to join a clan, say you want to join WKA, which is my clan or fleet, you're going to type /clan join WKA and then hit enter, and it says to me, error, you must leave your current clan before you can join one. It's not going to work for me because I'm already in a fleet, but if you were fleetless, like Mike Paradox over here on the right hand side, or Concept 23, they would be able to join a fleet. And if you were to just type /clan, since there's other options that comes after clan, it's going to put them down here. It's going to list them. So clan list, and it's going to bring up a list of all the different clans that are in Darkspace. Again, another word for clan is fleet, so don't get them, they're the same thing. There's nothing to be confused about. Yeah, so again, all these different commands, it's /?. You can go through them individually to see what they different ones do. In the top left here, the game CQ, we'll left click on that. You can change your password, change your name, email, save log. I'll show you why in a second, why mine's grayed out here. And I'll explain that. And then close log and exit. We'll exit out of the game. Edit. It'll be undo and find users. View. You can view chat, browser launch, servers, options, ignores. We're going to go into options to show you what this is all about. Now in the general, there's 3 tabs up here: general, emotions, and colors. General, the text size, which is the text size in the chat area. Chat buffer, by default, I forgot what the number is, but it's smaller than what I have here. And basically what the chat buffer is, the smaller the number, the less amount of text that will be saved on the screen here. So if we have a low number, it'll have a fewer amount of lines. The higher the number, the more text that's going to remain in the chat window that you'll be able to see, if that kind of makes sense to you. Language default is English. Check for updates. You can change that if you want. Now, play sound, check chat received. What this is going to do, every time there's a message that's sent in the chat room, it's going to make a little noise. I keep that unchecked. Message received. Anytime someone sends a message to you personally, a private message, or to the fleet, or in my case, the staff members, it's going to make a little noise. I like to keep that checkbox activated so you receive the sound. Set client away. When you minimize this window, it automatically brings you from the top area to the bottom area, and it grades you out to show people that you're away from keyboard. Also, you can have the checkbox idle for, so when you're not actively using the window, when you're off doing something else, you can change how many minutes. Default, I believe, is 15 minutes. I have it set to 60 minutes. Miscellaneous options. Automatic login. When you first log into the game, it automatically puts in your password and logs you into the server. I have that unchecked. Log chat, I have that checked. What that does is it saves your chat. Let me show you an example. Game CQ, chat logs, and it's going to show you a chat log. I only have one because I reinstalled the game, deleted all my old logs, but this is what it looks like. So I'll go ahead and close out of that. So that automatically logs your chat for you. And you got taskbar messages and room announce, which is kind of lame. It just tells people that you logged into the game when you log in. People tend to make fun of you when you do that, so I would advise not doing it. So we'll click on the emotions tab, and this can be a little fun. You can write your own emotes, excuse me, emotions, which again is over here on the right hand side. When you right click on someone's name, this stuff down here at the bottom, clap, slap, smile, wink, you can set your own to whatever you like. Clap is /me begins applauding, and that's the clap emote. You can click on add, and you can make your own name up, test, and then the emotion text, whatever I want it to be, /me begins to laugh, and then we click OK, and shows up right here as test. Click OK, and then we're going to right click, and we'll go click on test, and okay, that happens sometimes. I'm glad it happens so you can show it in the video. Up here, connection loss, attempting to reconnect in 30 seconds, which is default amount of time. It does happen sometimes, and it reconnected. So that's just a thing it does automatically, nothing to worry about. And you can tell that it happened to everybody else because, well, one person is away from keyboard, but everybody else is at their keyboard now. But most of these people are away from keyboard. Eventually they'll be grayed out because they're inactive. So yeah, I'm glad that kind of happened. But to show you that emotion, you right click on a person's name, left click on test, and then it says WK challenger begins to laugh. So weird, my client just lost connection. I can go ahead and type everyone lost connection. You know, feel free to interact with people. You can ask names in here. To show you how to manually put in an emotion, you can / type in me and then space, and then I sneeze on Artemis. And that's how you manually put in an emotion in. Okay, you click on help up top here, and you know, you get your usual about online manuals, frequently asked questions, and get support. Up here you see logged in as WKA Challenger, and it'll show your status, which is chatting in Darkspace English, and then the flags. Flags are what's unlocked to your account depending on kind of person, your staff members. If you have beta installed, it'll show beta. Subscribed means that I pay money every month for the game, which is not required, but I do it to help support the game. And mod is moderator and dev is developer. And then over here it shows how long you've been online for with the game here. And that's about it for the chat room. I will make more videos on the browser tab and all the different functions in here and the different things that you can do. We've already covered launch and the servers, so next will be the browser tab. Thanks for watching, and look for other videos to get some more help.